No matter the weather, Alexandria Emergency Hospital is always here for you. Rain or shine, our doors are open 24/7 to provide the care you and your loved ones need fast. Every second counts, and Alexandria Emergency Hospital is here to help you through any storm.
In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, if you've seen in the comments there, it is my half birthday, 45 and a half. Please, no gifts. 50 degrees out in Leesville. As my mom said, I am getting close to 50. So I'm closer to 50 than 40, I guess, is what we're saying here. That's all right. We got this. 50 degrees in Leesville. Dew point is 43. Looking out at the trees, they look fine right now. It's cooler. I was at a Super Bowl party last night, and we're sitting outside. When I got there, it was really warm. And by the time the Super Bowl's over, it was like people are throwing blankets and jackets on and all that. So the drier air came in. Dew point's down around 40, so it's 49 right now. Got down in the 40s last night. Nice and cool. Got some clouds. And we are kind of setting the stage for some pretty heavy rainfall. Right now, just a few sprinkles up there in Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. Winter storm watch is starting to stack up from eastern Colorado all the way out here across the Ohio River Valley. It's going to be real active up there with that kind of stuff. Of course, we're going to be active in a different way, and I'll show you all that here in just a bit. Now, 66 down in Houma, 64 in New Orleans. That's why they still had some fog this morning. We are at 47 degrees here in Alexandria, and it's quite warm. Hold on, I didn't hit start recording. I knew I'd make this mistake at some point. Good morning. Temperatures out there, 47 degrees. Have to start it that way now that I realized I hadn't done it. 46 in Faraday, 53 down in Lafayette. So it's cool to the north. It's very warm to the south. Dew points tell the story here. That dew points in the 60s down here across the marshes of southeast Louisiana, 30s up along I-10, 40s for the rest of the state. And it looks like this is going to be kind of telling the story over the next couple of days here. There's going to be a front in the area. This thing's going to be wavering around. To the north of that, we're going to see some heavy rainfall. Right along that, there's going to be some severe threats, so it's all going to be stuff we're going to have to watch closely. You can see that moisture surging back up overnight tonight. Dew points coming back up into the low 60s. There's your front right there, south of Monroe toward Natchitoches, and then it kind of solidifies and just kind of wavers around the area. And so there's a big difference here. It looks like, 46, that's going to be drier, right? Well, not necessarily. It's going to be more rainfall here. We're going to see that moisture riding up over the front, and that's creating showers and thunderstorms to the north. Down to the south, there's not as much of a lifting mechanism, so it looks like the rain's going to be much more scattered, though there will be at least some severe threat. And that front's just going to kind of waver around over the next couple of days. Going to come back north on Wednesday, and then it looks like it's going to come back to the south. So temperature forecasts are going to be an absolute nightmare. I'll try my best here, but we're kind of broad brushing, and we're going to talk about how it's going to be cooler to the north and warmer to the south. 8 to 10 mile per hour winds for today for the most part out of the northeast. Again, we're going to be watching as that wind tries to change directions. That front starts to surge back to the north, and that moisture really opens up and comes in from the south and brings us that chance for showers and storms. And I do think there's at least some threat for some severe weather. Not today. It looks like we'll be up around 60 degrees. It's going to be cloudy, mostly cloudy skies with rain chances very low, and your marginal risk for severe weather returns on Wednesday. So this is wave one of things. Tuesday, SPC didn't put a threat for severe in. I kind of think it's possible we see at least an isolated severe storm or two Tuesday as well. And here's what it looks like on Futurecast. This is the HRRR model. This is your high resolution. Within the next couple of days, we can get in and see this kind of stuff. It goes out about 48 hours. Showers and storms moving through on Tuesday. It looks like by Tuesday evening, it's going to be pretty active up here along and behind that front, I guess I should say, to the north here from about I-20 or from Highway 28 up to I-20 is where we're mainly going to see these showers and storms. Down to the south, it's much more scattered, isolated, nothing at all in some cases. But on Wednesday, those thunderstorms are going to kind of congregate once again, and that model doesn't go out much further than that, so we're not going to go further than that as well. But I will say, Wednesday, it looks like more storms and possibly some severe weather. So I'm going to take you through that now, and then we're going to go beyond this because the GFS model, it goes further into the future. Showers and storms on Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah, we already know about that. Wednesday, things come through. Probably in the afternoon, things are going to clear out of the area if this timing is right, and we're going to see rain chances really drop off. And then we get a couple of days of nothing. Then on Saturday, I think we get another round of storms, and this could be, I think, a little bit more potent here. So a severe threat returns to the area on that. I see that you want more snow. I like the way you think. I want that as well. But after this storm, it looks like that snow, it's going to be way up here. Going to be more snow up in the Ohio and mid-Mississippi River Valley. But down here, we are not seeing any threat for snowfall. We do see the threat, unfortunately, for more severe weather. This is the Saturday severe outlook. They've included us in that 15% risk, which would correlate with a slight level 2 out of 5 risk. And when you're looking day 6 there, when you're looking that far into the future, you know, we don't like to see those severe threats come along that far out. So when we do, that means we're pretty confident that we'll at least get some severe threat, and we'll be watching that in the days to come. Now, rainfall totals, and I'm going to pull this map out, and it's going to look a little wonky, but 3 to 6 inches north of Interstate, I'm doing it again, north of Highway 28 and 84, up toward Interstate 20. There we go. You got to get it all together. Down south, lesser totals. Now, I don't get the numbers here. It's a weird little map, but 7 to 10 inches of rain. We don't want to see this up here. Western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, that is the area that's still recovering from Hurricane Helene, and they certainly don't want to see that kind of rainfall up there. Possibly some flooding issues, some excessive rainfall locally, but I think we can handle the 3 to 6 inches of rain. 68 degrees on Tuesday. Someone's going to be 68. I think it's going to be, depending on how that front sets up, you saw that to the north, it's going to be much cooler with those lower dew points, so it could be in the 40s in Winfield and Natchitoches. Could be in the 70s down in Opelousas. So it's going to be a tough forecast on the temperatures as that front wavers across the area. So north of town, you're going to want to have the jackets. South, you're probably going to be okay without that. It's going to be one of those deals where you're going to want to have backup on the clothing that you bring out for the day. 70 degrees on Wednesday, again with the caveat that it's going to be cooler to the north of that front, and then we're going to be in the 50s. Going to be nice and chilly Thursday and Friday. Another round of storms there on Saturday. After that, we cool off for Sunday, and it looks like we stay pretty cool for a few days, and we will see that activity lingering on the rainfall, I think, around next Wednesday or Thursday. So we're talking like 9 to 10 days out. We get another round of showers and storms. So it's kind of lining up in these every few day kind of deals here, which is typical for this time of year. We're in an active pattern, so to see that happening, no big surprise. I do think we're going to see lots of rainfall over the next 10 days, possibly some storms as well. We have that severe threat a little bit tomorrow, a little bit more on Wednesday, and then I think Saturday is going to be the day with the highest threat. We'll be watching it all, and we will take you through that. Have a wonderful Monday. I will see you back here tomorrow morning.